Hi, welcome to the Musical Family, a blended learning solution for preparatory piano. My name's Greg and I'm a piano teacher. I'm a former member of the production team at Musician, so I'm also into my apps and edtech, and I'm a father of two. I've got two boys, Alfie and Ted, who are 2 and 5 years old, and this method is something I developed at home to teach Ted how to play piano. I believe it uses the best of what we have available to us in the 21st century. So, how does it work? Well, what I want to do is I want to teach you and your children at the same time and bring piano learning into the home. As an adult, there are things that you're going to find easy to understand. For example, you will find it easy to understand why we should use 2, 3, or 5 fingers. And you will also be able to look at a screen, a piece of paper, see a keyboard and compare it to the real one, and you'll be able to see things going up and down and equate it to that real keyboard. This is something that our children actually don't necessarily do instinctively. So you can set the good example at home, and together we can go them in the right direction and form those good habits early on. The second thing I want to do is really introduce parents to how piano tuition apps work. Now, on the topic of guiding our children in the right direction, there's a lot out there, and often these platforms don't do that actually. They will lead our children the wrong way. So what I want to do is put you in the driving seat so that you know how to use technology to help get our kids to the right place at home. Okay, so on that note, let's have a look at the app that we're going to be using for the course. Here we go. So this app here is called Synthesia. It's been around for a while actually, Synthesia. You may have seen Synthesia in YouTube videos, just playing through pieces like this. Okay, so it's that sort of view. It's where you can see the notes cascade down in a piano roll view and they land on the keyboard. Everything's nice and clear. Okay, so this is quite easy to understand, I think. But like I say, parents, you can be in control of this. So let's look at what we can do with the keyboard. So on the keys currently I've got some finger numbers there, but I could change it so I could have the note names. I could have all the note names. So we could use this as a reference so we can use it to demonstrate which note is which. And of course when I push down a key, I can see which one's moving. Okay, so I get a relationship between the keyboard and the screen. We can also change what's happening on the notes. Let's put the finger hints maybe onto the notes. I quite like having the finger hints personally on the keys, because that means we're thinking about putting the fingers on the keys. Okay, now like I mentioned earlier, our ultimate goal is actually to get everybody across onto reading music. So let's bring back this. This is the sheet music view. Okay, we can have it at the same time. Or, ideally, we can get rid of the piano roll view. It's useful to get us started, to get across the sheet music view. And even when we're feeling really confident, really clever, we can just get rid of that keyboard as well. Now, even when we've done all that, fortunately, if I just point my finger up here, you can see this is still interactive. Okay, when I push down the piano keys, I can still see which note the key corresponds to. And kids can play with this. This is a fantastic toy. A fantastic toy. Eventually they're going to figure out that they just go a bit lower. They're going to hit the right note. Then they can start to find out for themselves where they all are just by playing around with this toy. Okay, so that's it basically. I want to put you in the driving seat. We're going to use this interactive tool to get the kids' attention, and we're going to sensitively, as teachers, as parents, we're going to pull them all just to where they need to be. So, if you want to find out more about the course, please go and visit e-leader.org and navigate your way to the Musical Family. You can do a few things while you're there, look at the basic information, and you can also get in touch with me directly, okay, just to register your interest in the course. I want to find out who's interested, and we can talk more about what your children's interests are and so on, and get to know each other. The other thing you can find on the eLeader site on the Musical Family page is the tech setup information. Now, it is possible to follow along with this course in the Zoom sessions and with some YouTube videos, and that's great. I think you can benefit a lot from doing that. However, if you want to get the most out of the course, ideally you'll set up a keyboard workstation at home, and that is to connect a keyboard to a laptop or tablet, download Synthesia yourself, and I will send you the teaching files which you can put into Synthesia, and then you can really be in charge of this interface at home and really also take charge of guiding that learning process with your kids. Okay, so basically, get in touch. I hope you find this all interesting. I find it fascinating. Get in touch with me and we can talk, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Bye for now.